is kind of all like an announcements call, but it's going to be so much more than that. So buckle in.
Well, I want to shout out Tori Emerald.
No, I was going to get to that.
Oh, you said
So start with recognition, Tori. Congrats. Emerald, month one success starter. So incredible. I don't think she's on here right now or yet, but Taylor is like an emerald and a half away from diamond. She's been grinding, guys, and it's been awesome. I'm just so excited for her. And she's so excited, which is so cool. So anybody else want to shout anybody out? I'm going to post this and make sure people know to jump on.
I want to shout out Alicia because she's back on team calls tonight, and I'm super proud of this mama for being here. She's ready to take she's super consistent. If y'all are on Zoom, in the mornings, like she is there every damn day. Amanda knows. So I'm really excited for her to get back into her groove going into a new decade.
That's so weird. A new decade. Anybody else want to shout? Elizabeth had a baby. Natalie, do you know any details? A boy?
It's a boy. Yeah, I haven't talked to her yet. I've been like dying to blow her up, but I know. Obviously, I'm a mom. I know that I didn't even have my phone the first like 3 days, so I'm just trying to give her a minute to breathe, and then. But congrats to her. Yeah, she was so active through her pregnancy using Beachbody programs. Stayed in Success Club. She's on the board this month, and she just had a baby, so rocking it. So
awesome. Consistency. Doesn't matter what happens. That's incredible. So shout out Elizabeth if you watch this back. We love you. Can't wait to see your baby boy. Did she like accidentally post it on like her Instagram, like a story? And she's like, oh my baby's here. I was like, oh, okay. I like it. Anybody else want to shout anybody out? Anybody want to shed some love? All right. So we will dive in. I want to say I'm so glad you guys are all here because it's Wednesday, it's 8:00. It's our time to just be with each other. And it's important to be on here and show your face and see the other faces and remember that we all have lives, we all have craziness going on. Yet when we get on here and we connect, we remember we're a part of something bigger than ourselves. And we're not just sitting behind our phones anymore, sitting behind our screens anymore. Like, look around at all these boxes. Like, these are the people that you're locking arms with on a day-to-day basis, even though they're not next to you in your bedroom or in your car or in your kitchen or wherever you're working your business from. We're with you. And like, that's just important to remember, especially as we go into the end of the year, because it's just important to know, like, lock arms with your team. We kind of reconnected. Natalie and I reconnected with some coaches. I reconnected with my team earlier this week. And the main thing that we all took away from it was we all need to, this isn't really what the call is about, but I'm just going to note this really fast. We all need to know that there's nothing wrong with reaching out, with putting in the page. I have a goal. I want to reach it. I need support on this. I need somebody to kick my butt and help me get my butt into gear. I need somebody to help me craft a vision. Like, lean on your team. That's what we're here for. That's what we want to do. And no one's perfect. So coming in the page and asking for help isn't a sign that you're less than anyone. We're all equal here, no matter what rank someone is, no matter how much somebody makes. We're all equal in this mission, and we just want to help everybody that we can. So keep that in mind as we move forward. I'm going to share my screen. I'm proud of myself. I made some slides-ish, just literally because I was making notes for the call, and I was like, probably just be easier if I put them where you guys can see them. So the first thing that I want to make sure we touch on tonight is your end of the year goal. Because all of the stuff that we go over is really not going to matter if you have absolutely no direction. And I got off a call with Natalie on Sunday, and it was like, as soon as I got super clear on what the goal that I needed to grind for was, it all just started to make sense. I was like, this is what I need to do. This is who I need to be talking to. This is what I need to be sharing. These are the kind of conversations I need to be having. And the most important thing about this goal is that you don't just fall into the trap of, I'll wait till January. I'll wait till January to set my business goal. You know, of course, you're not waiting till January to work on your health and fitness goals. I know if you're here on this call, you're going to stay consistent through this time of year in your health and fitness. So don't fall into the trap of saying, well, it's November, I'm just going to wait until January to kind of refocus. Now is the time that we build our January. Now is the time that we build next summer. Now is the time that we build a year from now. especially because I've come to find there are many coaches that have joined my team that joined in November and December of last year, and they're still here today because those are the people that are serious. Those are the people that really want to work on their health and fitness, and they're just waiting for you to drop into their inbox. So 3 things. It has to mean something to you. So don't just drop in the chat, because I'm going to ask you guys to drop in the chat what your grind goal is right now. And it has to mean something to you. It has to make sense in your vision, and it has to push you. So please don't, if you don't have one yet, don't drop it in the chat. Wait till the end. But don't just say, I want to be diamond. Okay? Know why you want to be diamond. Does that make sense in the vision that you have? Does that make sense in the vision that you have for next year? Does emerald make sense based on where you are and what you're going for? Does star diamond make sense? And it has to push you. So it can't be something that's just going to naturally happen by you just showing up and pushing the way that you've been pushing all year in the next 7 weeks. So does that make sense, guys? Like, it has to be something that is going to make you go a little bit further than you've been going, because that momentum, you're going to be glad that you created that, especially when January comes around. And it has to be something that's going to keep you moving through all the chaos in the next 7 weeks. So just keep that in mind as we move forward. I can't see the chat, so I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there's the chat. Okay. Love it. Yes. Okay. Know that goal as we go through this, because none of this is going to matter if you don't. All right. As we look at these calendars, I want you to also keep in mind that you do not have to implement and try to utilize every single thing that we talk about tonight. Okay. There's a lot going on, and it's for you to utilize based on your customer base, your business goals, and literally just for everything that you possibly can. But it doesn't mean like freak out and get overwhelmed and not implement anything because you don't know how you're going to do it all. What this is for is to give you confidence. All right. It's to give you confidence in knowing what's to come. So you can go out and invite, and you can go out and strengthen your downlines, and you can go out and change lives, knowing what tools are in your toolbox. All right. So that's what Beachbody provides us. They provide us the tools to continue to grow and help people and change lives. And how awesome is it that we're coming out with all these new things that are going to just reach so many new people? I'm really excited about this bar community because I'm all about lifting my tush. Okay. So number 1, it's November 13th, so we're already halfway through. So next Thursday, if you did not know this, to go into a qualification as a Star Diamond or be part of your team's Star Diamond achievement, Thursday is the last 6 weeks to start qualifying that. Okay? So just keep that in mind. That's a date that you want to have on your calendar to know, like, this is where the qualification is going to start. Once that date passes, that does not mean the year is over, because a whole new quarter is going to start in January, and a whole lot of goals can still be achieved in December. So just keep that in mind. If that's a goal that you're pushing for, that's an important date to know. The next thing is, if you're doing a refresh the 3 days after Thanksgiving, December 2nd through the 4th, this is about when you want to start getting people ordering their refreshes. So 3-day refresh in Shakeology is on sale right now for $140. It's a great, great option. And the way I've been explaining it to people is they're basically getting their hands on a 3-day plant-based cleanse for free, because Shakeology by itself is typically $140. So the cleanse is going to be totally free, and basically, right, in the way we explain it. So this is a great thing for you guys to go bring new people in with, or talk to your downlines about this. Maybe they're in your customer base, maybe they're in your downline, they're discount coaches. They can get the 3-day refresh in Shakeology with the 3 packs. It's 52 PV. They're active. Your rank is strengthened. But more than that, you're getting them set up to then go into December and want to get back into a program, to funnel them back into bar, or funnel them back into 6 weeks of the work, or just get them back and focus on their goals. One of the girls on our team did it last month. There was only one girl out of like everybody, but that one girl was so thankful that I was like, hey, do this 3-day refresh. You probably really need this to get back on track. And she's back on track. So just keep that in mind. That's when they want to order by. Thanksgiving, we have not finalized the potential flash sale for the 29th on Black Friday, but I want to say something real fast. You guys are the leaders of your businesses. So if you want to throw a flash sale, throw a flash sale. It's not hard. You can even open up your current groups. Okay. So hear me out here. If you have a fitness group or a challenge group that's already open, literally just use all those people that are already in there and start adding more people. Do a 24-hour sneak peek into your community. I think Natalie told me that would be a great idea on site. She was like, why don't you just open it up, let people come in there, and then give people the option to do a flash sale. If you have no idea what a flash sale is, it's basically this opportunity to like show people products that they can purchase and then give them a gift card in return. But there's kind of like a time lock on it. So like for Black Friday, it's a great option to do like 24 hours, kind of gives them that push. It's a great way to lock in end of the month goals. And you don't even have to like really even create a group. You can just follow back up with people who have kind of been on the fence and be like, hey girl, I'm going to do this 24-hour flash sale option for everybody that's kind of been on the fence. I just really want to help as many people as I can get started in December. So I'm going to give away a $10 gift card to anybody that gets set up on the 29th. Or I'm going to give away a $20 Walmart card to anybody that gets set up on the 29th. So get creative. Like think about what you even do, like a collagen giveaway, or like I have an extra collagen. So I'm going to do a giveaway of collagen, I think on Black Friday. So think about like, what would you be stoked to get? What would kind of push you over the edge? And so that's kind of the point of it. It doesn't even have to be a group, but take matters into your own hands. Go back and follow up with people. Give them a kind of a little bit of extra incentive. And it's cool because it's Black Friday. So everybody's looking for a sale and they're excited about spending money. I mean, they are like, they're going to be excited to spend money. So help them kind of spend it on themselves and just make that final choice to get into their health and fitness goals. All right. The next stuff is December. Okay. I can't believe December is in like 2 weeks. Oh my God. All right. So you don't have to do this, but this is what I'm choosing to do. Like a 21 days of fitness. So it's the 21 days before Christmas, and I'm basically just inviting to that right now. So for the next 2 weeks, you should be inviting to what's happening in December. Let me say that again. For the next 2 weeks, you should be inviting what's happening in December, because even if they sign up in November, they can still be getting started in December. So a lot of times what happens in this business and what you guys are going to realize is like the people that enroll in October, like the people that enrolled in October are now in my November challenge group. The people that are enrolling right now and you're talking to right now are going to be a part of what you're doing in December. So that's why it's important to note like what is coming on the calendar, and not just at the end of the year, but like I'm going to go into January and stuff too. So note that you know what you're getting people started with. I also want to note that everybody doesn't have to be doing the same program to be part of your Fit Fam. I mean, I think it's just a lot of times it's this like misconception that the only way I'm going to be able to lead people and be a good coach is if we're all doing the same program. And what that's doing, you guys, is yes, that's special. Like I started 80-Day Obsession last year with a special group of people. I think we all probably started Morning Meltdown this summer with a special group of people, but it's so impossible to do that every month. And you're really limiting your scope if you're not kind of open to just getting people started based on where they are. So if somebody comes to me and they're not ready for 6 weeks of the work, I'm not going to like be like, bye. But what? Natalie?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I knew that there was a bar blend sample workout and I didn't remember the date, but it's November 25th.
Oh, thank you so much, because I couldn't find that.
No, everybody write down November 25th is actually the sample, because I'm seeing your customer launch there on the 16th. So I want to make sure people know that they can do it for free, a workout before they would. That can kind of encourage them into the launch.
I was looking for that earlier and I couldn't find it, and then I got distracted with my chicken.
November 25th.
Okay, so November 26th. But what you can do is you can use that workout, you guys, to start creating hype for what's coming in December. So it's all about FOMO. It's all about kind of like letting people know there's this thing coming. Do they want to be a part of it? I don't know if you guys noticed. For anybody that follows me, I saw my friend do this, and I was like, I know she's a Beachbody coach, but I'm like interested because I saw her do this. She put like the name of her group, and then on the next slide, she put coming soon. And I was like, what's coming soon? Even though like we're close friends and we talk all the time, and I know she's just opening up a new challenge group, but it kind of made me go like, oh, what's coming soon? Just like in that little moment. So you can do that with like the bar blend. You could do that with the new beach bar. You could do that with a 3-day refresh. You could do that with 6 weeks of the work and 4 weeks of the prep, which I'll get into. You can literally create FOMO with anything. So kind of think about that as we go into the next 2 weeks, that you're going to start talking about like what's coming in December. And I just chose to do like a 21 days of fitness. You don't have to do that. But what I'm noticing is like, I like that it's the 21 days before Christmas. Of course, I'm going to keep them working out through the holidays. I'm going to keep them going. I want them to mentally know like, yo, this is the challenge. So they don't kind of check themselves out without even understanding it beforehand. With that being said, that could be the 21-day fix. That could be morning meltdown. That could be 6 weeks of the work. Those people will keep going. They'll go into January with me. It could be bar blend, and people that want to start working towards that. So just have a date on your calendar that you want to get people in a group and move in on that date. If they don't get started on that date, if that date goes by and you didn't hit your goal, that does not mean your goals cannot be reached, because there's a whole nother opportunity later in December that we'll get to. Okay, so the 3rd through the 15th, VIP Access Bar Blend is available to coaches. So what that means is we get this like little VIP window where we get to purchase it. It doesn't mean the program launches. We just get like the first, I think it's like the first 12 or 15 workouts or something like that. And we get to start creating FOMO. We get to start doing them. We get to start showing them off. We get to start, talking about them and showing people what this new awesome thing is, so that in January, when the program actually is available and it has launched, still within the VIP access for people who got it, then that's, again, it's giving that whole month for us to start talking about it. And then on the 16th, it's going to launch to customers. Again, it's not the entire program that launches. It's just like they can get access, probably start doing some prep workouts and things like that, and then prepare to start in January, which I'll get to. The last day to rank advance in December is December 26th. I'm right on that, Matt, right? That's the like last day to wake up the rank that you want to be for November, or for the year. And if you are going to do a refresh the 1st through the 3rd, that's the one that I always like to do. I did it last year and it was hard, but it was a really great way to start my year. It's kind of like, I know we all have that new year, new mindset. So if you take those first 3 days and you just take away all the sugar and all the snacking and all the food distractions and all the stress about how bloated you are from the holidays, and you take those first 3 days and you just get yourself back into a good mindset, I'm telling you, you are going to be so on fire to start changing lives in January and to really just like run with your year. So I recommend like definitely committing to either the one after Thanksgiving or one in January at some time, because this is just it's also like a quick transformation. I had a couple other people last year in January add on 3-day refresh to their Transform 20 challenge packs, because they also needed a quick little, de-bloat before they started a new program and like really committed to their goals. So I definitely recommend, like, there's going to be groups open for that you can be a part of. So commit to one, pick one, and just stick to it. The team's going to be doing it with you. They're hard. Day 2 is the worst, but you do feel like so much better. And it's going to just give you so much mental clarity and confidence to go into the new year. Okay. Let's go to January. 4 weeks of it's 4 weeks of the prep, whatever. 4 weeks of the prep is launching on January 3rd. And I'm excited about this. This is going to be cool. Amwala, is that how you say his name? Amwala. I love following him on Instagram. He has such a great energy. He's such a great addition to our family, I feel like. So if there's been like people, I'm not going to lie, guys, like bar might not be for everybody. That might not be for your entire client base. So again, don't feel like you have to limit yourself to one thing and get laser focused in on one thing. If you are balls to the walls, obsessed with 6 weeks of the work, you've had people following your journey, even people in your downline, your customer base, but they're not quite ready yet, 4 weeks of the prep. If you have people that really want to do it, but they aren't quite ready yet, 4 weeks of the prep. It's such a great option for literally anyone. I'm excited to do it because I'm not going to lie, I don't want to do a program like 6 weeks of the work all the time. It's hard. It's intense training. So this is just going to be another awesome thing. And like, if you think down the road in the year, this is something that you can just funnel people into as soon as they get started to work their way up. Okay. January 13th is when the bar blend is launched officially. So that's when like anybody that's bought VIP access to bar blend gets it on their bod. Does that make sense? That's when the entire program comes out. And no matter what like program is going on in your group, whether it's bar or people that are starting 6 weeks of the work, I really recommend plan your next group to start on January 13th. So that gives you the entire first 2 weeks of January and like the last little bit of December to get people started, to get people in the door, to get them prepped, to get them confident and get them ready to go. They can even squeeze in a 3-day refresh in there. So that's a really great date to just like have on your calendar, knowing that all the people that you're going to be following up with in December that say no and all that, we'll get to that. That's the next thing that you're going to know is available to you to invite them to. So the whole point of like seeing what's to come, you guys, is to give you confidence in knowing that there's always going to be something that you can help people with. You are never going to run out of options, and you're never going to run out of people because you don't run out of options to help people with. Okay? All right. So the next thing is do not try to implement everything. And I think I already said that. But between the bars and the refreshes and the new programs, focus on a couple of things that really match up to your specific goal. That doesn't mean, disregard, but know your goal and know what you need to achieve it. So based on the goal that we talked about earlier, do you know how many challenge packs that is? Do you know how many discount coaches that is? Do you know how many discount coaches need to be active, or how many emeralds, or, how many people that you need to help to earn $500 for Christmas? Do you know what you need? Based on your goal, implement. Know your next group date and how you're inviting to it. So go back, think, okay, I'm going to start people on December 2nd. So now for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to start creating FOMO on my stories. I'm going to start putting information out there. I'm going to start inviting in the inbox. So just to give you guys like an idea, I was inviting some people today and I was like, I'm calling the group Merry Fitmas and a Happy New Rear because I have a shirt that says that. It makes me happy. So again, like have some fun with it. And I was like, hey girl, I just want to let you know I'm going to be opening another workshop in December, Merry Fitmas and a Happy New Rear. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to share all the tools that have helped me transform over the years. Is this something that you would be interested in? I just wanted to make sure I included you. Simple. You love them. You want to give them the option. I also put in there, like we're going to be having some holiday fun. We're going to be talking about gifts and budgeting and little things like that. So I don't know if you guys know of this thing called the Beachbody On Demand blog, but no longer can we make up excuses that we don't have fun things to add to our challenge groups. Okay. Natalie even shared something in the team page about, I think it's like the mompreneur, the VApreneur. It's like ridiculously cheap to get like all of your posts, meal plans, recipes, newsletters. Think about the things that stress you out and take a load off and spend $20, or, go take 30 minutes one day and copy and paste 20 recipes from the Beachbody blog and have them for your group. It's not hard. We don't want to do it. And therefore we stress about it. And therefore we make excuses why our groups aren't good, why we can't help people. And therefore we're not reaching our goals and we're not reaching our dreams. So focus on that thing that's like when I'm excited about a group, I get excited to invite about it and invite people to it because I know they're going to have an awesome time and they're going to see awesome results. That also comes back to, are you excited about your own journey? Are you doing something right now that's pushing you, that you're seeing results, that you feel confident right now in yourself and in your mindset and in your workouts? If not, it has to start there. It has to start there. And I know a lot of times we're like, how do I pull myself out of the rut? You just do. You just do. You talk about it on your social media and you make it public. You make it public that you're recommitting, that you're doing this, and then you show people over the next 5 to 7 days the results that you've gotten, and then they're even more inspired to want to join you. So just own where you are and make sure you're starting with yourself. Know how you're going to inform your current client base about product launches and what to get involved in. So send out emails, whether it's messages, just kind of have an understanding of how you're going to inform them, the best way to inform them. And if you need help on email or whatever, YouTube it. It's out there. It's totally out there. I literally set up a 1,100 email list in like 2 hours the other day because I just cared about it and like figured it out finally. So it's kind of time that we just own the stuff that we don't know. Like if you don't know it, you guys, people are making millions of dollars using a Google search bar. So know how you're going to implement that information. If you have an already open challenge group, that's a great place to start. Go in there and inform your current people. Don't freak out over no's, okay? Get their email and send them something. Or even just send them, definitely recommend getting emails, starting to grow your email list. If you go through an entire day of inviting and you got 0 yeses, but you got 5 emails, that's a win. Because those people are now in your wheelhouse. You can now contact them, send them recipes, send them posts that you maybe put out that were like inspiring, that you felt like they might be inspired by. Once you get that email, you can come back to them and you can keep following up with them, and it's a lot easier to track them. And send them over something. So again, Beachbody blog. Guys, go onto the Beachbody blog, search holiday recipes, copy and paste 15 fun holiday recipes. Be like, no problem, girl. Like, here's some fun holiday recipes I just wanted to send over to you. I'll definitely keep you in the loop and check back in with you maybe like after Christmas. Or maybe I'll check back in after Thanksgiving. And then they're not like, ugh, okay. They're like, cool, thanks. Like, I can't wait to talk to you. Or they at least feel a little bit of love from you and you left them with a little bit of love. So you're excited to go back. You know that you kind of touched them in a positive way. So revisiting that conversation doesn't feel weird. And then of course, like get their foot in the door any way that you can. I think we like overlook this a lot, but you guys, honestly, like I've been really trying to do this a lot more in the last few months, and I'm still hitting Success Club, because if you're still putting like helping people at the forefront, of course, start with the challenge pack. Start with the best solution possible, which is typically Shakeology in the workouts, or a 3-day refresh in Shakeology, or the performance. But if they are just no way Joseing you with every inch of their being, like want to start it with a 2-week free trial, like I really just want to see you get into my group and start getting results. Or if they're really like about Shakeology, be like, why don't you just check out the sampler? And then that way you know if you like it or not. Or check out Peppermint Mocha. There's no HD. It's just 15 packets or 14 packets, and then you're good. And you know what, guys? Typically within 2 weeks to a month, that person is probably ready to move forward with something else. They're probably going to be like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with these workouts. I'm going to be like, awesome. Let's implement Shakeology so you can really get your nutrition down. But once their foot gets in the door, they're more excited. And they start to build a little bit of belief in themselves, which makes them want to commit to themselves a little bit more. So don't just leave people. Figure out any way that you can get their foot in the door, and that's going to be a positive thing. And then, of course, partner with your team, lean in, know what we're doing so you can be a part of it. All right. Finally, I just wanted to leave you guys with a couple of tips to slay. And I was on a call with our corporate mentor, and he got these, I think, from Jim Rohn, like a network marketing genius. But I don't know if you guys have noticed this yet, but you have to change your thinking about this season. So if you're approaching your business every day like, ugh, it's the holidays, nobody's going to want to spend money, nobody's going to want to commit to their health and fitness goals, guess what you're going to see in your business? That. But if you come into your business and you change your thinking about this season, like this is the best time of year to grow your business and to change lives, you're going to see a totally different result. So do not forget that the results that you're seeing from your actions are going to be a direct reflection of your mindset that you have when you're taking action. The second one is so important. Get as many conversations as you can started right now. So that doesn't always mean a call to action in a fitness post or a call to action about a challenge group. That could literally mean like, what are you guys watching on Disney Plus? Or sharing like a really powerful story like Natalie did today about motherhood, and really like finding a way to really connect to your audience. Or like I shared something today about friends, and I totally plan on going back and talking to every single person who liked or touched my poll about this alleged friends reunion, because I'm so excited about it. But this is a good time to get as many conversations started as possible because then again, they're just going to come back and they're going to keep seeing everything that you're doing and it's all going to compound. Get on the phone. So a lot of times people just need to hear you. If this freaks you out, ask your upline to get on the phone. Literally, guys, who says you can't just be like, if someone's interested in joining you, they're a little wishy-washy, be like, hey, let's just get on the phone so I can break down this package for you. I can break down the price and why it's awesome. I can break down our group just to make you feel a little bit better. And then you're going to know whether or not you're ready to join. And then the most important thing that you can do on the phone and in conversation, even if you're not on the phone, is not talk price or talk savings. It's really help them believe that you mean it and that you're going to help them reach their goals. Like that you are the person they can trust to come on this journey. And I heard this today on a podcast, Bob Heilig. He was like, you know what your competitive edge is? Just mean it. Like mean it. Mean what you say. Like, girl, I really, really know that we can do this together. Like, I believe in you. I believe in these programs. I want to help you reach your goals. Like, I really want to. And people feel that. They totally feel that. So that is your secret sauce. When you're sending those messages, mean it. When you get on the phone with people, don't necessarily worry about price or numbers or this and that. Fill them up with belief that they can do this and that you're the person that they can do it with. So gifting strategies and little ideas. This was cool and I never thought about this, but what men do you know in your life that would want to get this for their wives? Or like what friends do you know that would want to get this for a significant other or a parent, or, just kind of start thinking outside of the box. Like this is an awesome thing that people can gift one another within their families or their friend groups. Pay it forward, partner up for giveaways, and send something out to your current people. So there's nothing wrong with sending a little something out to the people that are in your bait, that are kind of already in your circle, or doing a really fun giveaway on your Instagram. Like, message a couple girls on the team, be like, hey, do you want to put $10 or $15 in on this gift card, and let's send out a $50 gift card and a box of peppermint Shakeology. Just think about different ways that you can give back and start to pay it forward. And what we're doing in Misfits with giving back to people based on our Success Club numbers, like little things like that. You guys just think about ways that you can pay it forward and give things back. A gratitude post, or start sharing on your stories. So that's just like kind of another fun way to connect and get consistent and commit to something. I'm excited to do this. I'm totally doing this next Monday. Get your challengers on a Zoom for a little holiday party. Get people on a Zoom, you guys. Reconnect your community. Like getting on a Zoom with Nat and then with you guys, and then on Monday, we have to see each other and we have to let our people know they're a part of something bigger. We have to keep them connected. So have a little fun with it. Get on a Zoom, like clink some mimosas or give them holiday tips or talk about gift ideas. That's a great thing to do on a Zoom, because I was already Googling today, like what to buy a 7-year-old boy. Like it's crazy. Like people want ideas. Like they want to talk about the holidays. Cash for Christmas. So I think we've talked about this a little bit in Misfits. Basically knowing what the amount is that you need for your Christmas gifts, and then working backwards based on what that means in the Beachbody world. So how many challenge packs, or how many boxes of beach bars, or how many bags of Daily Sunshine. And I just did something today. I made a Excel sheet. I put every single person we're buying for. I put the budget for each person. I put check off when that amount has been saved. And then I put when it's been bought, and then gift ideas. So that's just a little something I'm doing, because the big budget for Christmas can sometimes feel a little bit more daunting. But when I have that extra 50 and I'm like, oh, I'm saving that for this person. Like I know where that actual amount is going. And I don't know, I just wanted to add that in there in case that helps any of you guys kind of think ahead and save, and know that what you're saving right now, it's going to specific people, specific gifts, and then you have a broad idea of what you need. And then sneak peeks. So I kind of touched on this already, but this is a great time to do something free to get people in the door and just show them what we're about. And take your recognition to the next level. Shout out challengers. put people on your pages. You know, there's nothing wrong with asking a challenger, like, I'm so proud of you. Do you care if I share your transformation? Or putting a post up in Misfits and saying, do you guys care if you post your results so I can shout you guys out? Or in the team pages, like, find a way to just recognize, because when you give, it feels incredible. Like, we all know that. So bump up the recognition, you guys. Use that as a way of like giving and gifting people, obviously without like literally handing them something, but gift them with your words, gift them with your love, gift them with your recognition, and shout them out and show people what's happening here. Show them how much you love them. Okay. So that's everything. I feel like I was like blah, 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 blah the whole time. And I'll post this in the page. Let me like check out the chat. Does anybody have any questions? I hope this was helpful. Was this helpful? Great. Do you guys feel less overwhelmed and more ready to just go slay? Because you know, get it like slay, like in the Santa's sleigh. All right, cool. Yeah, email's so important.
I just want to say one thing, because like I know how I think, and I know Max said it, but like really to bring it home, it's so easy to look at like, oh my gosh, like maybe I've been out of the game for a while and there's so many things coming up, like where do I even begin?
Mm-hmm.
And it's always going back to the 4 vitals, and it's exactly what Max said, right? Rocking your journey and sharing it, rocking your mindset and sharing it, inviting the heck out of whatever the one thing is that you latch onto. Like, I know Megan's a vegan, so like vegan beach bars is like totally her thing.
Yeah.
Like, can't wait for it. I know that Audrey's big on Pios, like she's gonna love Bar Blend. So like latch onto the one thing and go make that your thing for the next month, because it's so easy to be like this, oh my gosh, I gotta keep up with all these things. And you actually don't. You just have to have enough knowledge in the toolbox to know how you can help serve somebody that you're working with.
Yeah.
So I just always like to remind you guys of that, because just because corporate's doing it doesn't mean you could go start 6 weeks of the work December 2nd, and that could be the thing, you know, like make the launch years however works for you.
Yep. Does anybody have any questions? And then we'll pop off of here. Awesome. All right. I'll post. Nat, did you want to add anything? I look like you were going to say something.
Nope, I'm good. I guess, I mean, you killed it, but just kind of making sure that we nail home that this is like, you're putting the seeds in, guys. This is the time of year. This is my 5th time around these winter months, and this is time to just connect with as many people as possible and add as much value as possible. And I know this is such a push season because we're all pushing for goals and we really need to do the things that we need to do and get done. But the other side of this hustle season is just really like providing so much value, because at the end of the day, like we all know what's happening 3 days after Christmas is everyone's light bulb goes off in their head that 2020 is going to be the best year of their lives. They're buying gym memberships. And most importantly, they're remembering that coach that cared about them all 2019. So be that coach that cares about somebody, be the one that's in their inbox giving free value, providing great content on social media, inviting, offering free trials, all that good stuff, because January, February, March, it's just absolutely bananas in our coaching world.
Yeah, it's so fun. And make sure you're tracking those people. So it's awesome to wake up on December 26th and see a ginormous list of people that you get to go talk to and invite and follow up with. And it really just continues to build abundance in your mindset of, I don't have people to talk to, but you do. You just have to track them and you have to put them somewhere, figure out a system that works best for you, and just literally put down every single name and every single email that you collect. And then you're just going to really see like, wow, I have so much opportunity. I have so many people that I get to actually talk to. Okay, does anybody else want to say anything or add anything? Can someone share the system they use to track people? Okay. I don't know if I should like really recommend this, but I literally just use an Excel sheet. I put their like IG, their like name. If I get their email, I put their email, and then I put like a little bit about what we talk about. And then literally just like with the lines. Like if we have 50 conversations, then it'll just be 50 this way. And then I like do it by month. So like the next month I'll kind of do like a brain dump, and then I'll go back and see everybody that I can talk to. I just feel like that's simple. I can always go back to it because it's on Excel and it's not like in 25 different notebooks. Natalie loves pen and paper. Sometimes, some days I'll start with pen and paper, like, and then I'll go back, but I just always try to make sure I have it in one place. But yeah, I think it just really depends on, some people do it in like notes on their phone, and because it's just easiest because they don't have like a desktop to sit down to or a notebook. Like I know mom life is crazy. So if just throwing it in your notes section for the week and then copy and pasting that somewhere else, like at the end of the week, just so you know you have it somewhere, if that would help. But now's like a really good time to kind of nail that down, Tori, and anybody else wondering. Like nail down your systems now, so when January comes around, you feel like a total pro. And if you're not following some kind of Success Club tracker and system, then that has to be like the other, like number one, because you got to know what you need to be doing to grow your business. And I'm telling you, it's crazy. I don't want to say this out loud, but I was not successfully tracking my actions daily and weekly till like a couple months ago. And I fully believe with everything in my soul, I would be light years beyond where I am right now, because it really, number one, holds you accountable. Number two, it's right there why you're not where you want to be. It's in your actions and it's in the results that are coming from your actions. So kind of just humble yourself and be like, I'm committing to this. I'm going to make this happen. Just like I commit to a workout calendar, just like I commit to a nutrition plan. When I want to see results, I commit to the system that it takes to get the results. And that's our trackers. And those are in the team pages. So we're going to do another tracker check-in tomorrow. Gather one, post yours. It doesn't matter what's on it or what isn't on it. Just humble yourself, hold yourself accountable. This is all part of leaning into the team, okay? All right, and have a great night. Let's kick some butt and close the year strong. Talk to you guys later. Bye.